Hey you guys, I think it's funny, that I've been doing this light construction my whole life. I just got done fixing the faucet outside my backyard, and I know it's like not a big deal, but I'm alone, and someone who I loved would have helped me if he was sober. Someone I love would have helped me, and he's dead. And it's not like you don't have anyone else, but I have no one else that I could like say, hey, can you come fix this for me? And I'll like give you $100. When so many people have asked me for help, or I've even been on social media or even the shelters where you do free stuff or you go help someone, or if someone, comes in, I do a free groom, I ask for donations. I've done so much for people I don't even know that are not here today. This June 2024, and those people I've done a lot for, where are they? And I'm sad right now. Like I will cry later, like really hard, because, and I'm capturing this because I want you to know, I want my dad to know. I want my dad to know, like, this was in his toolbox. I have one somewhere, meaning like I just closed one of my businesses and had to reevaluate everything. The other business didn't have a building. And all my tools are everywhere. I have boxes still to go through. I still have tools everywhere that I can use, but I just grabbed this because my dad had it, And recently my mom passed away too, and right now my dad is like in Hawaii trying to get ready to sell the house they had. So it's devastating all the way around. But tools like this was left behind by a guy I dated at one point. And I have my own tools. I love tools. Love tools. My dad taught me about tools through letting me watch what he did. He would make and build all kinds of things. And I can't even remember everything he did, the details of what he did, but I remember the things he built. I have something he built. I carry it with me. It doesn't even fit in my house. It doesn't even look in place. It's like a baby table that me and my sister drew all over, and he made it, when we were very young. But I got a quote on that by a real plumbing company. And I was like, you would charge like $800 to come out here and change out a freaking faucet for the backyard garden hose? And then I had another guy come out and quote like a lot of stuff. He wasted a lot of my time. He said, I'm a company that does a lot of handyman stuff. I can do everything. So what I like to do is I take on a client and I want to do everything for you. Take you to the airport, fix your plumbing, if you run into a problem, you call me. And I would say, I would love to be one of your clients then. And he said, okay, tell me what you need done. And I showed him and he goes, well, this can't be commercial. And I was like, I have dogs. I want this for myself. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, okay, well, I'll quote you. I never heard back from him. Like 45 minutes to an hour of my time gone, and he never even got back to me. And so I'm gonna start a channel, and I'm gonna start a business that can help people either learn how to do the things I'm doing because they can do it themselves, or like if you're in Texas and you're local, I will come and help you do it for a smaller fee than what everyone else is charging for handyman work. Now, if you want something really, really done with permits and all that, obviously you need permits for some things. I'm not saying don't get permits. I'm saying those things that you need big jobs done, they should be done by big companies. But when you want just something done, like, do you think a married couple that has a man and a woman in the house, or even a single, like, do you think that when something breaks, no one fixes it? It might go unfixed because of laziness, but it's not going unfixed because someone can't look up on YouTube how to fix it and do it themselves. Some people, just like me, when you're starting out to do some of these things, you have this block that's like, I don't know. It's almost like a fear block. It's like, I don't know what I don't know. So going to have to study and research and learn and watch a video or two and research it and then maybe try it. Like, I was giving up because I didn't want to break it. And I could see the one I replaced at my salon had a long, when I took it all apart, I pulled it out. It was the long one. This one was such a baby thing. I was like, why isn't this coming? Maybe it's just, I'm supposed to replace like the piece there. That thing doesn't turn out. When I went to Home Depot, love you guys. When I went to Home Depot or Lowe's, love you guys too. and I could see the inside. When you can, like how someone makes something, you can see the inside, and I could see the inside. I could see now where that washer actually lodged itself. I was like, oh, it's stuck in here. It ain't ever gonna come out, right? So once we got the whole thing off, it came out, but it would never just fall out now that it's stuck all up in there. If I could just replace the hand, it would just actually be in the way of the water, you know? At some point, maybe it would get gushed out, but who's to say it would? It probably would have, because it was a small piece, but I got long-winded talking. Let me just start where I wanted to end, which is, Dad, you're still alive right now. And I want to thank you, you know. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you, Dad, for teaching me and letting me be a part of like the mechanic side of your mind, the builder side of your mind. And I built so much, and I haven't built what many men and really beautiful artist women build. I haven't built a lot of things I dream of. I haven't built those yet. But because you put a drill around me when I was growing, my hand is dirty and I'm holding it up. Because you put a drill around me, you let me see you cutting wood, you let me see how to pick up a screwdriver, you let me see these things. It made it easier to do some of these things by myself. Like my whole life, hang a picture up by myself. Like when I was younger, 17 and 18 in Germany, my first station after being signed up for the Air Force as a child. Without you, Dad, I would have not learned those things. Thank you. I love you, Dad. I'm so glad you're still here with me, June 2024. I love you so much. Thanks for being an amazing dad. I love you. There's more to it, but I'll end there tonight. I fixed it. I fixed that. I fixed it! I had to take this whole thing off and replace it. Like, I fixed it. It seems simple, but it wasn't simple. It wasn't like simple. Especially when you don't know. Love you, Dad.